because, you know, I mean, don't get it twisted. I have a whole face full of makeup right now. I just come back from out, but I don't know. I've been doing all my zodiac readings without showing my face. I'm just kind of just keeping the tradition up. Just massive thank you to everybody who supported my music and has watched my new video, Queen of Swords, a new song. It's on my other channel, Awkward Confidence. It's on Spotify. Spotify, sorry. It would mean the absolute world to me if you guys could check it out if you haven't already. And I'm taking personal readings now. So if you want to know how to get a personal reading, the details are in the description and in the comment section down below. And feel free to follow me on Instagram and on TikTok, okay? Okay, so without further ado, let's start. I try my best to not focus so much on love. This is a general reading, but sometimes love just seems to pop up. And this may or may not resonate. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So let's find out. What is the current energy for Aquarius? What's going on with Aquarius? What's the current energy for Aquarius? What's going on? Oh, okay. 2 cards fell out. We have leave me alone in reverse. We have hiding. We have jealousy. We have insecurity. We have inner year. We have children. We have money. Okay, I'm hearing, look at me, look at me. You're looking, it tastes good, but I just had to redirect my cooking. Okay, so I feel like you guys are having a Doja Cat moment whereby you're just rearranging who you want in your life and who you don't. I feel like some of you are so focused on the money, your life purpose, yourselves, internal growth, shadow work. You're just more invested into yourself and loving yourself and just being there for yourself. And what I'm sensing is people are taking it personally. I feel like if you have grown up being a people pleaser or wanting to, you know, always look out for people's feelings when it comes to doing something, like you may have felt guilty for just putting yourself first or guilty for investing in what you want to do and just being yourself. You may feel like people take that the wrong way, and it may have led you to feel like a lot of subconscious guilt. But then I feel like now you're breaking out, that you're being a Doja Cat. You're like, you know what? I don't really care if you don't like what I do, or I don't really care if my boundaries hurt your feelings. Like, I just want to keep myself to myself. I'm just being an introvert, investing in myself, and that shouldn't bother you just because I've put up healthy boundaries. I feel like, yeah, before you used to tread on everyone's toes, like not tread on everyone's toes, but like used to be, what's the word? What's the saying? Walk on eggshells because you didn't want to upset people. You don't want people to take things the wrong way. But I feel like the more you keep to yourself, the more people are invested in whatever you got going on in your life. Like some people are being very possessive and wanting to just be in your life and know what you're up to, and you're trying to keep your life a bit private. You're not really giving much info and you're just talking to yourself. And I feel like some people are just taking it the wrong way. I'm getting a lot of insecure people who are jealous. Some people may copy you or emulate you or want to be like you because they can't be with you, so they may try and act like you. I think some people want your ideas, people just want your aesthetic, people just want to be in your energy, they just want to be about you. And you may find that's very uncomfortable because you're just like, whoa, 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 like what the fuck? You know, because it's just come out of nowhere. So I do sense you guys are gaining a level of popularity, especially if you have a platform. So a lot of people are trying to emulate you and be like you. A lot of jealous insecurity. And the sad part is this is coming from people you know. This is coming from people you've grown up with, coming from people you have really like you've been there for, but now you're just becoming more private and keeping things to yourself. And it's not necessarily because you don't trust people, but it could just be a case of, you know what, you just like to protect what is special to you, and you don't really like to publicize things until they come to light, until they're like finalized. So I feel like you just have a lot of goals that you're trying to set for yourself and you're trying to hit, but it's really affecting these possessive, jealous, insecure people. I feel like people are seeing you shine and they're taking it offensively, and it's causing them to turn a bit dark. So protect your energy. But I feel like you guys are protecting your energy anyway, because some of you are just introverted. You just really just like to keep to yourself. You don't really like to talk to people in a kind of depth level. And people just seem to be taking it the wrong way. We have hiding and a year. I feel like some of you guys, if you've been going to the gym or you've been hitting a goal, whether you want a goal body, a goal dream job, a goal love life, just a goal overall person. You want to be your best version, the best self. I feel like you guys are ghosting people, but not to be mean, but like you're just keeping to yourself, not really answering much to people. And you know, people are seeing this basically hiding, but that's because you want to invest in yourself and put the work in yourself and really hustle and grind so that in a year's time your life looks completely different and everyone's like, wow, like that's amazing, I'm surprised like you were able to do that, you know. So I feel like you're just putting all the energy into yourself right now, and you may be keeping away from people and not really letting people know what you're up to. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but people are taking it so offensively, especially jealous people who want to steal your ideas, they want to steal your energy, and you're just not giving them much energy. I do see that you're walking away from people who are childish. We have children and leave me alone in reverse. So I feel like some people may be throwing some unintentional shade or ultimatums like, oh, you know, some people may distance themselves from you because they feel like you're not putting the effort in, but then, or they may, if you post content, they may pretend like they don't see it, or they may try and act like, you know, they don't want to be a part of you, but this is just a facade because they're just being childish. They just want to make you feel like they don't see your work. They want to make you feel like, oh, you made me feel like I don't matter. You made me feel like I wasn't good enough. You made me feel like I was invisible. And you didn't. Like, you just kept to yourself and just focused on yourself. And some people are just very jealous and insecure. But they want to turn around the story and make themselves feel like, oh, you made me feel this way, so I'm going to now not acknowledge your work. Now I'm not going to acknowledge you. And I'm going to make sure, like, I don't support whatever you're doing, you know? But it's just coming from a place of childishness and immaturity. At the bottom of the deck, we do have money. I did lift it up and I saw abundance too. So I feel like you guys are trying to invest in yourself so you can create a better future for yourselves. Some people will never understand what you're trying to build. They may see it as, oh, you know, now you think you're better than us, and now you think you're so prestigious because you don't even have time for us, or yada, yada, yada. But I feel like you guys just like to work alone and you like to be silent about it. And people are just honestly just taking it the wrong way. But you're not intending for things to be taken the wrong way, okay? So I'm getting this mostly just surrounding your career, okay? So what is the energy for Aquarius? What's going on for Aquarius in the month of September? What's going on for Aquarius in the month of September? Okay. I feel like you guys are work. Like the 10 of Wands wanted to come out but didn't, but that already tells me your energy alone. Like, you guys are hustling and working hard. You're just putting into the effort of yourself and your crafts and just you as a whole. It has people pressed. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Three of Cups. I'm going to leave that upright. We have the Queen of Swords. Here's that for a promotion. Queen of Swords, check my song out. We have the, wow, the Star card. This is literally you. You're in your own spread. We have the Devil card. Oh, okay, so maybe that Three of Cups needed to be left reversed, because it was reversed, but I flipped it upright. But now that I got confirmation from the Devil card, it's meant to be reversed. We have the Five of Pentacles, and we have the Four of Cups. Okay. And the Two of Cups next to it. So I feel like you guys are pushing love away, not on purpose, but you just feel like, some people may be wondering, Aquarius, why are you not so focused on love? Or why don't you want to end up with anyone? Or why are you so independent? Some people, even some potential lovers, are actually threatened by the fact that you're so independent and they don't really know how they can connect with you. I feel like your energy just requires growth and expansion. And it's making people feel rejected. It's making other people feel like, you know, you don't want anything to do with them, even if they tried. Some of them may not have even tried, but you give this energy of, I'm all about myself right now, so don't bother me. So then I feel like potential suitors, or this one particular potential suitor, is wanting your attention, but you're not focused on them. I feel like you're pushing people away, not on purpose, but you're just not really emotionally invested in getting to know anyone right now because you're so focused on what you're supposed to build. We have the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So I do feel like, yeah, you have some people feeling like left out in the cold, but honestly, I feel like you're just trying to study your crafts. There is someone who's admiring you, but they feel like they don't really have enough to offer you. So they feel kind of sad about this. They feel like, oh, you know, no matter what I do, I don't think Aquarius would ever give me the time of day. I don't even think Aquarius would be interested in me. And you have them in their fields. You have them thinking like, maybe I'm not good enough for Aquarius, but that's just their own insecurities. This could be friends, this could be lover, but I'm getting with the Page of Pentacles, it's a potential lover, someone who admires you, but they know they're not really quite on your level, but they find you beautiful, they admire your work, but they know that they don't really make enough, or they're not really up to standard or up to par. right? We have the Devil card and the Three of Cups in reverse. So what I'm getting here is you have friends who are a little bit codependent on your energy. Some of them be acting like you are their damn lover. Like some people may be thinking like, oh, you know, you're the love of my life. Why do I feel like this reading is directed at Alice Loves Exist? I don't know why. She's an Aquarius, but I do remember her mentioning something like this in a collective reading that I resonated with myself. And I'm like, this makes me think of her. Anyways, yeah, I feel like you have people who are possessive and jealous in your friendship circles, or you know, distant friendships, and it's making you feel uncomfortable. And I feel like whenever something makes you feel uncomfortable, you're not really afraid to like detach from it. I'm not even getting that you're trying to be distant on purpose. Like I feel like Aquarius get a bad rap. People always think that they are emotionally detached, they're distant, they don't like people, but they do. They're humanitarian. They care about people on a global collective scale, but they prefer to work on themselves so that they can be a better version of themselves for other people. Like sometimes you've got to invest in yourself so that you can distribute your help and nurturing energy towards a massive group of people. But even that takes a lot of exerted energy. So sometimes you need some time to rest and recuperate. But some people won't get that. So it's having them in their feels. It's having them feeling some type of way, you know? So they're becoming more possessive. You may get friends saying, oh, who are you hanging out with? Oh, you said you were busy, but I saw you go out here. Oh, you said you're busy, but you're always posting this. Or, you know, like they will never understand. They're in their feels. I feel like you guys are destined for fame, recognition, success. A lot of people are looking up at you in awe. A lot of people want to be like you. A lot of people do see you as literally the star card. That's your card. But you are the Queen of Swords right now. So I feel like you're being very stingy with your time and being very blunt with your words. Like I feel like if people are trying to overstep boundaries with you, I feel like you're just cutting them off. And you don't realize this, but this is subconsciously leading you to what you're supposed to achieve in life. This is slowly leading you to your big break in life. I feel like some people's energies were very stagnant. Some people were holding themselves back. So you kind of have to cut them off or distance yourself a bit from them so you could focus on what you're trying to achieve. And, you know, they may have taken this the wrong way and acted even more possessive as if they're your man. And it's so weird because, especially when friends do this, because it's just like, dude, like, we don't even have sex. Why are you obsessed with me? We don't even have a soul tie. What the fuck, you know? But, yeah, I feel like it's making people feel like some type of way. And in the past, you may have been so caring and nurturing to understand, like, oh, you know what? Like, I don't want to make someone feel left out. Let me explain myself. But I feel like you're now getting tired of explaining yourself. You're like, listen, it is what it is. You're just being blunt with people. Like, I just need to invest in myself. And if I want to do this, I want to do this. If I want to do that, I want to do that. I'm not afraid for you. And if that bothers you, I'm sorry that bothers you. But I'm just doing me right now. And you can either be patient and fill your own day up with hobbies or not, you know, but people want to emulate you. That's what I'm getting. I feel like you're just being unapologetically you and just being blunt with the truth because you would rather invest in yourself right now, which I don't blame you. I really don't blame you. What does Aquarius need to know for September? What does Aquarius need to know for September? We have the Nine of Swords, we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Justice card, we have the Knight of Swords, we have the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Six of Pentacles, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands, but next to it we do have the Three of Wands. I do feel like you guys are being workaholics. You guys are really putting yourself out there. You're hustling, you're grinding, especially if you work from home. I mean, I can relate to that part. I work out and I also work from home. But I do feel like a lot of you are just going your own path. You're moving forward in your life, even if it means you have to create distance from people and people are not liking it. But you're just a workaholic. You don't really have the time to hang out with people. But even so, when you do, you're very selective with who you make time for. Sometimes you may post like some little cute dates you may have with someone, or you may have stopped by with somebody and be like, hey, let's catch up. But then people be taking it the wrong way and like saying, oh, so you have time for that person but not me. And some people really just be in their feels as if they own you. And you're just like, respectfully, fuck off, you know? Like, I'm entitled to spend my time how I want. And if you want to feel some type of way, you know where the door is, you know? I feel like you're just getting sick and tired of people. You're very stingy with your time. And I feel like you guys are very intuitive. Like, you're starting to pick up on who really deserves your energy and who doesn't, who's being shady towards you behind your back or with their energy and who doesn't. I feel like you're really trusting your body. If someone makes you feel uncomfortable, you have no problem cutting them off. you have no problem cutting ties. If someone makes you feel safe in their energy, you have no problems continuing. I feel like that's the energy. I feel like so if you're having trouble sleeping at night, the Nine of Swords, and you have a lot on your mind, and you want to do things the moral way, you want everyone to be happy, but it's coming at a point where you can't even do anything yourself without being monitored 24/7, and you're feeling like your autonomy is being compromised. It's maybe bugging you at night. You're feeling other people's energies of people missing you as you're elevating and as you're shifting. But with this Knight of Swords, I do feel like people are coming at you. Some people have like some problems with you, and I feel like with you, you're not really confrontational, and it's not even coming from a place of passiveness or fear, but it's more like, I don't even have time to explain myself. I don't even care to explain myself. Like if you come and approach me, I'll let you know what time it is. I'll let you know where I stand, but I'm not going to go out of my way to message you and let you know what my plans are, what I'm doing. It doesn't concern you. And quite frankly, some people need to directly just literally mind their own business. You could be friends with people, but you don't really owe everybody personal information about every little thing you do. So I feel like you may be butting heads and getting into arguments with people, and people may be feeling some type of way. But with the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like you're just hustling, because the thing is, Aquarius, you see the vision, okay? You see your own vision. But I feel like other people may not see what you see. They have a feeling you're elevating, you're going into a direction of success, but they don't see what you see. You are working towards your future. You are working towards your goals. You got shit to do. And I feel like people have time on their hands to just hang out with friends and do nothing, because they don't really have any other hobbies besides hanging out and talking shit and gossiping and lamenting on things on what's not working for them. But with you, it's like outside of work, you still have hobbies. You still need me time. You still need rest. You still need to plan. And, when you get to a point of success, then you feel like you have more time to distribute your energy, And I feel like if these people were patient and understand that, then they will get to reap that benefit with you. But if not, then they'll fall by the wayside. You're not meant for everybody. Not everyone's meant to go with you in this path, and that's fucking okay. Okay? I feel like you're having tunnel vision. You're just focused on the prize, and you are attracting more opportunities. Okay, I feel like, with the Justice card, the Six of Pentacles, you're being tested right now. I feel like you're seeing true colors. You're seeing who's really there for you and who really isn't, who's having a good energy towards you and who isn't, who's feeling intimidated by your elevation, who isn't. You're just more focused on being selective with what you put your time and energy into, because you don't want to be bamboozled. You don't want to put in time and energy into people and then it distracts you from your purpose, and then you're held back. Because sometimes keeping certain energy in your life can hold you back from what you're trying to achieve in life. And you're trying to be selective. And you're paying attention to your body, like who makes you feel energized, who makes you feel happy and warm. And even if you do have good times with people, you don't have all the time in the world to always hang out with them. And they get so hooked on your energy that they want to have your energy 24/7, okay? Give me a 10 card Celtic Give me a 10 card Celtic cross spread for Aquarius. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied when I do Aquarius's reading. I think you guys are very fast talkers, okay? We have the Hermit card. We have the 10 of Swords. I feel like you're breaking a lot of connections with people because you're just in hermit mode. Can you imagine how powerful and how valuable you truly are? That people are feeling stabbed in the back. People are wanting to end you. People are wanting to cry over you just because you wanted some alone time, just because you're an introvert. Can you imagine? That's how popular you guys are. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Two of Cups. I feel like we have the Ace of Swords. So I was about to say something and then my mind went blank. We have the Sun card. We have the Two of Pentacles. And we have the Five of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. So what I'm getting for you, Aquarius, is people are really pissed off at the fact that you want to be introverted. Can you imagine being this pressed over it? You're focused on yourself. You're in hermit mode. You're just isolating yourself because you're trying to work on yourself. You're going to be the best version of yourself. And it's right now, you're just incubating. And it's having people feel betrayed. It's having people feel some type of way. So then now you're causing people to act out of spite, act out of anger, act out of, darkness. And it's making people feel some type of way. People be stalking your page. If you have a big following, people are stalking your page. People are feeling some type of way, right? But you're just keeping to yourself. You're just trying to like focus on what you want to achieve. I feel like you're just accepting whatever happens, Aquarius. You're like, okay, if this friendship ends, then so be it. So be it. I can't do anything about it. So be it. Farewell. You know, you're just letting people go. If they want to go, you're not holding them. You're not holding a leash. The barrier and the obstacle is the Knight of Wands. You're too busy for people. You're up in here, you're going this, you're doing this, you're doing that. You have so much shit to do. So you don't have time for people. And it's having people feel some type of way. But subconsciously, what you need to know is that you're the Queen of Swords. So it's like you need to understand that you're just being honest, you're being fair, but you're being blunt and logical. And they don't like that. They want you to be a slave to their emotions. They want you to be allowing them to possess you. They want you to like waver based upon how you're making them feel. But you're just like, I'm sorry, I'm going to be respectful and let you know that I don't have time for you. I'm not going to just drop everything for you. Or I'm not going to be that type of person where you say jump and I say how high just because of your feelings. I'm sorry that you're upset and I don't want you to be upset. I will schedule in time for you when I can. But right now I'm busy. You're being fair. You're being just. And I feel like people are taking the wrong way. Some of you just want someone who can relate to you. This doesn't have to just be love, but you want someone who is on the same grind as you. I feel like you're really not really focused on love. It's not like you don't want love, but you're not really focused on it. But if you are to be with someone, you want someone who's on the same grind as you. You want someone who's healthy or hungry for the success as you are. You want somebody who's really like-minded and moral-minded like you, so that they can just get it, okay? I feel like in the past, you cut ties with a lot of people. In the past, you were not allowed to be your authentic self. You were not allowed to just simply be you without having to worry about what people thought. And now you're coming out of this. You're like, I don't really care anymore. I'm going to be me. I'm going to be me to the fullest. And if you're not happy with that, you don't have to be in my life. You can move out. You can fuck off. I don't care anymore. I feel like you're getting to a point of like self-love, enlightenment, where you're like, I'm just going to be me. And if you don't like it, that is okay. You don't need to be here anymore. Like, you don't care who you lose. In fact, there's alignment. You're like, okay, whoever is weeded out for me, then they were not meant to be on my path. Great, good, fine, you know? I feel like you're going to have people feeling some type of way. You're going to be feeling like no one really understands you. And they're going to be feeling like, oh, well, Aquarius doesn't really care about me. But it's just like you don't want to upset people. So it may affect you in this point of view where you may feel like, you know what? I don't want people to stop talking to me because they feel like I don't care. I don't want people to act a certain way. So I know it sounds a bit contradictory, but it's like, I wish someone would understand me. I wish someone would get the fact that I'm busy and I have this going on and I want to achieve this. It's not personal, and I wish people wouldn't take it so personal, right? I do feel like the strength here is you're being honest, you're being fair, you're being clear in your communication, you're still letting people know where you stand, okay? This could be even with a lover, because I did say 222 as I was saying that. You're just letting people know, and you're just being intelligent and fair and just with other people, okay? You're being seen as a sun card. I feel like you're vibrating high. You have a light to you. There's a quote that I always put on my page that says, don't be attracted to my light, then try to dim it, okay? With that being said, follow me on Instagram, right? I feel like people are attracted to your light, but the people who are jealous are trying to dim it, okay? You're just this ray of sunshine. You're vibrating, you're happy, and that's what's making you attract more people. And I feel like some people can't stand it, okay? You need to understand that you're going to be juggling a lot of responsibilities and you're having to make choices that are really, really uncomfortable for you. But the universe is letting you know, or God is letting you know, that you can handle it. You can handle it. It may feel like a lot at times, but you got this. Trust me. It would not have been given to you if you were not able to handle it, okay? And as the outcome, we have the 5 of Swords. So I feel like some people are trying to steal your shine and send evil eye and manipulate you, maybe emotionally, and trying to up one you. I'm getting competition. Some people are competing with you without even realizing. You're just like, I'm not even in competition with any of you people. I don't know why you feel this way towards me. But like, either way, you're winning because you're so unbothered. You're just like, I'm not really trying to fight with you. I'm not really in a competition with you. Like, chill, you know. But then people feel like they have to compete for your attention and they have to compete with you. Okay, but at the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Cups. So I do feel like you're winning regardless. You're getting your wishes fulfilled. You have to do this on your own. So now you're reaping the benefits on your own. Okay. What advice do you have for Aquarius? Okay, we have yes. Oh, yes. Whatever you're thinking about doing, or whatever suspicions you had, or whatever your intuition was telling you, you're being said it's a yes. Ask help from others. So I feel like there is a need for you to go and ask people who may know more about a specific skill or talent that you're trying to work on, maybe connections. I feel like some of you are trying to make more connections so you can build your growth and get your name out there. Okay, and we have the situation will improve. So you may be feeling like, oh, you know, where I'm at right now is great, but I want to be better. I want to know how I can improve it. But God is letting you know, your angels letting you know that the situation will improve. At the bottom of it, we have yes again. So this is just a confirmation of whatever you've been trying to manifest is coming to light. Okay, what other advice do you have for Aquarius? I don't even know what to title this. This is a great reading. We have just sing. Some of you are really talented in music. Some of you are just really talented in speaking your mind. Some of you are activists. So you're being told to just express yourself, just sing, stand strong, and don't allow anyone to bully you into being silent. We have step away from the crowd. You guys are known to be the most unconventional sign, okay? You guys are unique in your own way. So I feel like you're doing your own thing and it's making you a trendsetter. People are looking up to you, okay? We have celebrate you. So I think a lot of people are looking up to you and supporting you, and you're getting recognition for everything you do. It has some people in their fields because you have high standards for yourself. This card saying give yourself the best at the bottom of the deck. It's literally saying, I don't want to settle for a boring life. No shade to people who don't mind that lifestyle, but that's not you, you know? You were meant for greater and bigger things, respectfully. And even in love, it's like you don't want to just settle for anyone who does the bare minimum. It's like you have high standards, and with good reason, because you have so much to give. So you want someone who deserves that, right? So, you know, continue to do that. What advice do you have for Aquarius? We have, you are not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. That's exactly what I thought Aquarius was. Sorry, a card fell down. That's exactly what I would have expected Aquarius to have. Okay, you guys are very unique. I actually really admire Aquarius. I really love that sign. I would ideally love to marry an Aquarius. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know anyone who I crush on who is an Aquarius, but I think Aquarius people are amazing. Okay. We have soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. So I'm getting some of you guys are like literally the blueprint of whatever you're trying to achieve. Like you have skills and talents and magnetic energy and love and support from God, because this is what you've incarnated from many, many lifetimes, and it comes naturally to you. And some people want to hate on that. It's not your fault. You want to take people with you, but some people are too dark to take with you. You know, they don't want to put in the work. They snooze, they lose, right? And we have perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. I feel like you're trying your best to just be open-minded. Like you're not really being defensive if people are being rude or feeling some type of way. You're like, listen, I understand you're obsessed with my energy. I get it. But you need to also understand that I need time for myself, right? You're trying to come to a balance, okay? I feel like you don't want to have people in their fields, but at the same time, you're being blunt and you're being honest, okay? We have child of cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. And I guess you guys are the most, or one of the most, let me not shade my own zodiac. You guys are one of the most intelligent zodiac signs. So I feel like when you go through shit, you always think about it spiritually. Like, how's this benefiting me spiritually? You know? So I do feel like you can put 2 and 2 together as to your elevation and your growth right now. And that is why people are acting in their fields. And I feel like you're not really taking it personally, but they are. It's like, oh, I get it. You're just insecure. Like, I get it. You know, you're low vibrational right now. Like, I get it. You can't relate to the frequency I'm in. And I don't mean that in an arrogant way, but it just is what it is. But it's like people don't want to take it like for what it is. They want to take it personally. Okay, what love advice do we have for Aquarius? Yes, I feel like people are very codependent on your energy. I've never really known an Aquarius to be codependent on anyone, but you guys are not codependent. So I feel like this is more of other people's energy. This is not even pertaining to love, but even pertaining to friendships. People are so codependent. But I do feel like you have someone who really likes you, because you do have deception. So someone does have a secret crush on you, but they feel like they're not really good enough. It could be someone who's an earth sign, but that's just a random message. It doesn't have to be that sign, but it could be, because I saw the Page of Pentacles before. So someone's hiding their feelings for you because they feel like they're not really on your level. But we do have engagement. So I feel like the moment you do get in a commitment, it's going to escalate into something solid quickly, because it's going to be a soulmate. We have getting to know each other. I do feel like you start off as friends, but this person is going to be very respectful and very sweet and take the time to get to know you for you. Not be like one of those people who are like, oh, I'm so in love with you, but then they know absolutely nothing about you. You know, you don't want that energy. But that's all I'm getting for you, Aquarius. Let me know if that resonates. If it doesn't,